7 Days of Wisdom, Aquaus Kelley, Saturday, August 3rd, 2019. I'm here in AC, Atlantic City, New Jersey, and it's my first time out here. I've never been out here before. I've never really, felt the need to come out here. And it wasn't until one of my boys hit me up like, yo, let's step out for the weekend, hit up AC. So I've been turning it down for a while now. But I'm like, all right, summertime, have a few days. I don't have any obligations at the moment. So why not step out? So here we are. And while I'm out here, I'm just thinking about the different things going on, the different qualities of life. And I really just sat back and thought about what is it that makes us tick? Because we all operate differently. And one thing I'm realizing about myself is I always enjoy being productive. I always enjoy doing something. And that, for me, is what makes me tick. Productivity. So it's difficult for me to do things for leisure or for fun if there's not some sort of productive element tied to it. But that's just me. And when I realized that it's just for me. So I don't have expectations for people to do or behave the same way I do, which again helps with the way I carry a lot of my relationships. Sometimes we do things, yet we expect that from others. But I've never wanted to take that approach. I've always respected the decisions that other people choose to make. However, with that being said, when it's time to change and adapt, and you want advice or you want feedback, I'll give you that as well. But I never have expectations for people to do this. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this. For me, it's always more of a transition, a readiness. Sometimes we're not ready to stop doing this, or sometimes we're not ready to start doing something else. However, when we are, it's important that we surround ourselves with people who can help to guide us to that next level we're looking to get to. So again, with me realizing kind of what makes me tick, I understand that when I step out and go to different cities or relax, quote unquote, I still, in the back of my mind, always have something to do. I always have a laptop with me or something to read, because I know that I like to stay productive. It's hard for me to lay around I do it. I meditate. I take time to be silent. But for me, that doesn't require much time. Because in my day-to-day, in a way, I operate in a pretty calm manner mentally. My headspace usually is pretty calm. So as I'm continuing to grow and evolve and get to learn and know myself better, I know that at the top of the list for me is always productivity. I don't like laying around or sitting around, allowing time to go by. I cannot do that. And as I get older, I realize time, and this is something we should all realize regardless of what we do, time is the most valuable asset that we have. So in this time that I'm shooting this video, the outcome for me returns, there's an investment on this for me. I have an idea, I have some thoughts that I would like to share with people who I feel can receive it and utilize it and grow from it. So I'm making the time. We're 5 minutes, 15 seconds in right now. I'm making the time to share what I feel I'm giving so that I can give it back out to people who can pick something up from it. If it's a word, if it's a phrase, regardless of what it is, if one person picks something up from this video, I'm satisfied. And a lot of times, people will come up to me or shoot me a message or leave me a comment saying I needed that. And for me, that's the only reason why I do this, is because I know people need it. A lot of times what we're thinking in our mind and what we want to express, if we don't express it, then it can usually hit us in a way where it's almost like a disservice to those around us, because we wanted to share something but we didn't share it, and then we come around and realize someone else shared it, and it's like, man, I should have done that, I should have did this, but it never happened. And I feel that's one of the worst feelings we can have, is that feeling of regret, knowing that I literally wanted to do that, I thought of it, but I didn't execute. So that's why execution is so important. Think about it, do it. Because if we don't do it, someone else is going to do it. And then we're just going to have that lingering thought in the back of our mind. What if, what if, what if, what if? We don't want to live lives based on what if. We want to live our life based on I did that and I succeeded, or I did that and I failed. It can really be that simple. And when we do things and fail, we do it again. Learn from it, iterate, become better, make adjustments, and then move forward. And eventually, if it's something that's really of significance and importance to us, we will succeed because we won't give up. If it's something that we start to realize over time, like, you know what, I gave it a try, I don't really have that same feeling or passion or desire to achieve anything in this particular domain anymore, so I'm going to do something else. That's okay as well. I wouldn't consider that quitting. I would consider that realizing that this particular journey or path isn't for us. So it comes down to self-awareness and understanding and knowing, or assuming whether or not we feel we want to pursue something, and then just going for it. So to tie this all around to what makes us tick, it's understanding and having a level of self-awareness of what is it that drives us, that pushes us, that catches our interest, that excites us to keep going and keep working towards a particular goal or mission. And then again, on the other side of that, the yin and yang, what is it that we need to do to relax and rest our mind? So when we live life on those two accords, interest, desire, passion, vision, mission, and then tranquility, peace, what do we need to relax and unwind? I feel we can live very productive lifestyle. So with that being said, we're reaching the 10-minute mark, and I feel I really just got off my mind what I needed to get off my mind. So that's it. Aquaus Kelley, 7 Days of Wisdom, A Lover's Ambition.